Yo, yo. You are tuned in to The Vibe. Mr. D's, the open mic king. And we in the building right now. It's going down. Wait for Poison Ivy to get here. We getting the show started right now. Today, our guest will be from the OJs, the one and only Mr. Eric Nolan will be in the building. Also, we're going to have my homegirl, one of the hottest female MCs in the land. My homie, I Am Piranha will be in the building. Poison Ivy just walked in. So you know we got it going. Yes, it's time to get it going. Yes, it's cold outside. That's for sure. But yo, it's going down. What's good with you, Poison? You here? I'm good. I had to turn your mic on.
Oh my gosh, it's so cold outside.
I know.
That is ridiculous. That makes me fear for my birthday. I think it's gonna be cold on my birthday.
But it's gonna be warm this Saturday.
Is it?
And this Sunday.
What about the 30th?
Good to tell you.
Jesus Christ.
I just had all these stories set up and I just deleted them all. But
Wow.
but
Ooh.
yeah, you look like you cold as hell.
I'm anemic too, so it's real right now. It is real. My bones is cold.
Your bones is cold.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hey y'all. How y'all doing?
But you know, it's if you feel like you want to talk to us, feel free. 216-526-1555. We got the new Facebook interface going on now. Now you can see the show the way you're supposed to see it on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, feel free to check us out. I'm gonna tag a bunch of people in a little bit. But the phone line is open 216-526-1555.
Close to me.
Huh?
Why is it so close to me? You can see my pimples.
I don't know. You got a big head.
I look like I'm freezing.
You looking at it.
Whew.
Don't pay attention to that.
Don't pay attention.
But I got to talk about something that I saw in the news today. You know, they trying to work on raising the minimum wage in Cleveland to $15 an hour. But some of the Cleveland mayoral candidates are against it or have concerns. And it's just, you know, let us make some money. Let people make some money. You know, I remember when minimum wage was minimum wage was like $4.
$6.25.
See, you came after me. It was like $4.
I think I remember when it was $7.25.
I already thought the minimum wage in Cleveland was 15, but you know, I know that like some jobs at McDonald's say that, you know, I thought they was 15, so I thought it was, but they saying the mayor plans on raising it to 15, but some of the other mayoral candidates have an issue with it. What's the issue?
What's the issue?
Can't we get paid?
Can we get paid?
Can we get paid?
Can we get paid?
What's the problem? The only issue they might have, because it might dig into their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's got to. I mean, the money got to come from somewhere. I mean, really, it shouldn't affect them. It's going to only affect. See, my Facebook doing too much, but it's only going to affect the business owners. And if you know, the more money that you got, the more money you pay your employees, the more employees you're going to keep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can go to a job like McDonald's and make $15 an hour to do fries, they're gonna probably be the best fries you ever had.
It's gonna be the best fries you ever had in your. I would go work at McDonald's for $15 an hour.
You would?
Yeah, I work at the bank and I don't make $15 an hour.
Wow. I know this. They need to stop tripping. Raise the minimum wage. Let's get some of this poverty out of the way. But there's also a side effect to raising wages and stuff like that, because it can adversely affect the economy around you, because then the cost of living can go up. So then in that case, people want to start, well, you make $15 an hour now. Your rent need to be this.
Oh, yeah, you know that rent.
Gas going to be this.
You might as well say goodbye to your food stamps, because it's over with for that.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, like, even now, well, what I make, if I go any higher, they going to adjust my food stamps. So, like, that's, I mean, even by the dollar, Like you'll get a notice, like your food stamps just went down $2, or you know what I'm saying. So I trust and believe. If
they give you a text. They send you a text.
No, you'll get something in the mail, but
they got your phone number. They hit you up like, hey, what's up, Poison? Because they probably call you like, you know, because you probably talk to them like that, and they be like, what's up, Poison? We lowering your food stamps though. You about to be broke in this mug.
That's crazy. I hate that though. Like just because just leave it where it's at.
I just think, you know,
get $2.60, leave it at $2.60.
Right, raising the minimum wage, it's gonna be good. It can, if people making more money at the job, it's also gonna help with the crime rate and things like that. Because you know, the city out here right now is crazy. People dying left and right. People getting robbed. I heard about somebody who got set up. A kid got set up the other day at Ginn Academy, and they tricked him and they robbed him and took his car. This was the other day. What? So I mean, it's crazy out here. People don't want to get their own anyway. But if you raising up the money, that means if minimum wage is 15, median wage is gonna be 20 or higher. It could be, you know, it's a lot better situation for us. So I think it should definitely happen.
My question was, you know, when it does go up to 15, what about the people who make? How did I put it? So if you make less, wait a minute. How does it go? Okay, yeah. If
they were already stuck at a lower rate.
Yeah, but not minimum wage though. Just like you know.
Well, I think this.
Should we go up too?
Yeah, it would be considered a cost of living raise. No. I would think. You know, I mean, it's because if the minimum wage went up, the cost of living went up. You have to give everybody got to be on the same page. If you just hire a new person at this amount, and you know it's the same qualification when you got hired, they got to, you know, change the situation around. Mm-hmm. So I would think so. It would only make sense. So that's just my thought in it. You know what I'm saying? But we about to keep it moving. I'm about to play some music. We got, like I said, my man going to be in the building. Eric Nolan from the OJs. He going to be in the building, of course. And then we got my homegirl, I Am Piranha. She going to be here, ready to do her thing. Now, she told me she didn't want to bring no music because none of her music is edited or, you know, clean. But she said she do great interviews, so let's see. She also bringing us the present too. If you know, I don't think you know, but you'll see it when she bring it.
Oh, praise God!
That's why you gonna praise him because he bringing the present.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we gonna get into that, but right now we about to hop into some music. I think I'm gonna play a little bit of this Dave Tolliver, and I might throw in a little Brandon Landro. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, Open My King. I'm trying to get the music. There you go. We'll be back in a second. Shout out to my homegirl just sitting in for the studio right now. Kiki. We gonna be right back in a little bit. This is the vibe, y'all. I hope you're tuning in on Facebook. Because if you ain't, you just a sucker.
I cannot wait till tomorrow.
We still on though. I ain't switched off yet. You don't get to leave just when you want to.
No, it's not going nowhere.
Nah, we'll be right back in a second. Dave Tolliver real quick.
Yeah, Black Bobby, 3,000 swag on them. Yeah, man. 6 eyes, what's up, bro? Yeah, Lumberjack in the building. It's a Midwest to Dirty South collabo. Let's rock out, here we go. Listen. Yeah, I'm still peeling it. And everybody's still feeling it. Still gunning like a 21. In other words, dog, I get it done. Don't mess around with the business. When I'm done, you'll be asking for forgiveness. In other words, I'm the realest. And ain't no way you can kill this. And everybody wanna know where I've been. I've been right here. I ain't going nowhere. No, 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 no. And they all in my business. Hell no, I ain't quitting it. like it, but I bet he won't say it. Yeah. I'm something like the grass. Ooh, yeah. I'm number one on the playlist. A man know he like it, but I bet he won't say it. Don't need no gimmicks and no auto-tune. Ask your mom and listen close to what she's telling you. Might even be my illegitimate. Cause back in the day, me and my squad was killing it. Years later, still relevant. The game will change, but they still smelling it. Inhaling it, for the hell of it. I got the key to the lock, but I ain't selling it. And everybody wanna know where I've been. I've been right here, I ain't going nowhere. Oh no, no. And they all in my business. Hell no, I ain't quitting this. Still got more than 3/4 of that gold left in my tank. Yeah, yeah. I'm something like the grass. Something like. I'm number one on the playlist. A man know he like it, but I bet he won't say it. Yeah. I'm something like the grass. Oh, yeah. I'm number one on the playlist. A man know he like it, but I bet he won't say it. Not Ricky, but Black Poverty. Mike Killer, been known to catch a body. Skills. Been did it, ask about me. Vendetta against all those who doubt me. Had bread, sliced it up, gave it out. Still winning, good living. Me lose something, I doubt. Headhunter at your chest, throat, and juggler. Amazed how this OG move got you comparing notes. See, y'all be in the lab using tech for perfection and still need to try it again till y'all perfect it. The only thing y'all know how to talk is cushion tipping. You can see it all in my walk, the gift for ripping. Swag should be outlined the chalk, you done, it's finished. And now you say I turned down for what? You're done, you're finished. I only walk with legends, Hall of Fame is my bucket list. I just had to let you know. Yeah. I'm something like the greatest. Ooh, I'm something like the greatest. Yeah. I'm number one on the playlist. A man know he like it, but I bet he won't say it. Yeah. I'm something like the greatest. I'm number one on the playlist. A man know he like it, but I bet he won't say it. Yeah. Still in the game, and putting all this cash to shame. They be playing around in the business. Put me in your face and I be calling their names, yeah. Let's go. I know you think you know me, but we've been together for too long. Do not try our hand at love right in front of us. Don't wanna waste no time. It's all that's on my mind. Cause I'm wondering what it would take to make you see that me loving you is what you need. Don't hesitate. Don't think, just act. Cause no other man would ever have your back like I do. Can't nobody love you like I do. Can't nobody touch you like I do. Like I do. Let me give my love to you. Just me, babe, I'll show and prove. Like I do, 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 like I do. Let me give my love to you, love to you. I've been here from the beginning. Over time, develop feelings. You got a chemistry, and it's killing me. We've been through so much, you're still blind to see. Hey, I'm wondering what it would take to make you see that me loving you is what you need. Don't hesitate, don't think to sack, cause no other man would ever have your back like you. Like I do. Can't nobody love you like I do. Can't nobody touch you like I do. Like saying I'm not playing. You don't even understand. I just wanna be your man. Hey, I'm wondering what it would take to make you see that me loving you is what you need. Don't hesitate, no. Don't think, just act. Cause no other man would ever have your back like I do. Can't nobody love you like I do. Oh, can't nobody do what you like I do. Hey, I do. Let me give my love to you. I'm so improved like that. Like I do. 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 Let me give my love to you. Oh, no. Love to you. Hey,
Check 1 2. Mr. D's the open mic king. Poison Ivy. It's the vibe on air. And we in the building. If you want to call and talk to us, feel free. 216-526-1555. We're going with the new format on Facebook. I hope you like it if you're tuning in. But if you are and you like it, subscribe. Go to our website, www.thevibeonair. Click the subscribe button. And subscribe, man. Quit playing. Quit playing. But we about to switch gears because it's time to go right into. You ready? You sure? It's time to do it like this. The G-O-O-D Good News Report. Poison Ivy in the building. Poison Ivy. Tell them what?
Everything good.
Say what?
Everything good.
Say what?
Everything G-O-O-D good. Everything good. Everything good. Everything G-O-O-D good. So nice. I like that. Okay, y'all. So, this is crazy. I actually want to tell this story last. It's that good. So I'm just going to remind y'all really quick that Saturday, 4 p.m. No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. I'm reading the wrong story. Saturday at 12 p.m. from 12 to 8, I will be performing. I will not be performing from 12 to 8. I will be at this event that is from 12 to 8.
Why don't you just say you'll be one of the
But
performers?
I will be one of the performers
performing during the time
event.
of 12 and 8.
It's called... This is the first annual Bring the Peace Back. It's about it's the Bring the Peace Back concert / party for the kids going back to school. It's brought to you by Flame Entertainment.
Love
Shout out
kids.
to Lava. Hosted by Nazy. Andrew Lloyd's gonna be there. Tiffany King's gonna be there, and many more. It's gonna be held at the Alexander Hamilton.
You mean King Tiff?
King Tiff, Tiffany King. King Tiff.
Misfitted. Instagram celebrity, all them names.
Yeah.
And Nazy Nay.
Yeah, it's gonna be held at the Alexander Hamilton Recreation in the Field. Hopefully it ain't freezing cold. No, you said it's gonna be warm though, right?
Is this weekend?
Yeah.
It should be.
Okay. That's 13200 Kinsman. You want to be there. DJ Jack the Ripper will be there and DJ Chicago. So y'all come out and support these kids and this movement. It's gonna be dope.
Dope.
Friday, September 22nd. I'm so excited about this. This is the Music Is My Life main event. It will be held at the Symposium. The red carpet is at 8:45. The show starts at 10. It's 18 and over, 15 at the door. It's 20 if you are 18 and over. It's 15 if you 21 and up. 18 and under,
Okay.
not under because you can't be under 18. You got to be. If you 18,
you can be definitely under 18.
$20.
There's 17. There's 16. There's 3.
It's 18 and over.
There's lots of under 18.
Anyway. Hosted by Suave Gotti. Music by DJ Jack the Ripper. He working.
Jack the Ripper.
Yep. On the judging panel will be Miss Slim, me, myself, Poison Ivy, DJ Scratchmaster L, Casper C, DJ Goldie Montana. Come check that out. It's going to be really dope. I'm excited to see the artists. And shout out to El Reese. He's one of the performers. So, Y'all might want to come check that out. Candyland has been canceled, so I will give you further details on that.
Why did it get canceled?
I don't know, but it just did. So y'all just be on the lookout.
Was it because Lord Licorice was a lame?
Lord Licorice is everything, okay? Get you together.
Lord
so,
Licorice.
all right, that's the end of that right there. But let me get y'all together with this story here. This is crazy. I just came across this. In Cleveland, Ohio, of course, an armed robber was shot and killed by 3 Taco Bell employees early Wednesday, identified as DeCarlo Jackson. The Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner released the 24-year-old man's identity on Thursday. Jackson was shot 6 times by Taco Bell employees after he and another masked and armed robber walked into the fast food restaurant on West 117th in Lakewood. And the robbers demanded that the employees get on the ground at gunpoint. 3 employees complied, and the robbers walked up to the cash register. That's what the police said. 3 other employees pulled out their own guns and fired several shots at the duo, killing Jackson.
Damn.
The other robber ran out of the restaurant and has not been identified by the police. No arrests have been made in this case. Jackson's criminal history includes 3 convictions for attempted drug trafficking since 2012. Jackson's cases were all referred to the Cuyahoga Common Pleas Court mental health docket because Jackson's IQ was below 75, so he's a dumbass. He was released from jail February 2016 after violating the terms of his probation. And, so Jackson, sorry to hear that, but, I mean, you can't just be... So that's, I'm not going to say whether I feel bad or good about that. You can't just be doing ratchet stuff and then not expect nothing to happen. I'm pretty sure they weren't trying to kill the man, but that's what happened.
He got
shot. And anyway, why you robbing the Taco Bell? Right. First of all, why you robbing Taco Bell? Probably because his damn IQ was so low. Secondly, what the hell was 3 employees doing strapped in the workshop?
Right, that's what I was about to say. How they had gats.
No gun policy or something.
They had gats at that Taco Bell. Where was it at?
117th in Lakewood.
In Lakewood?
Lakewood or Detroit? That's Detroit, Lakewood.
That's
Detroit.
It's like the same thing. Yeah, Lakewood. Yeah. That's Detroit.
In Lakewood, yeah. Sorry, DeCarlo Jackson, that happened to you, but...
He gets the,
Sit your dumb ass down.
Yeah, or lay down in the grave, because that's the next move.
I couldn't, but they had gats at Taco Bell.
At Taco Bell, how do you bury your family member with that? Like that's how he died. Like how do you tell that story at the funeral? You know what I'm saying? Like
but my condolences to his family, even though we making light of it.
Yeah, sorry, y'all condolences, but still,
he shouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So that's the end of the good news and entertainment, y'all.
Poison Ivy. That's crazy. She said he's a dumbass. I couldn't believe you said that.
I'm sorry, Shaggy. If y'all took any offense to what I said, I'm so sorry. Your IQ is lower than 75. You're a dumbass. I wasn't even throwing a shot. That's facts.
That's crazy. That was some pretty. That should have been in Ratchet News.
I know, right?
That really should have been Ratchet News because that Taco Bell gangster. They selling bullets with tacos.
But the employees are strapped though.
That's what I'm saying. They selling bullets with tacos.
Why they strapped?
Like what kind of taco you want, dude?
Why they strapped?
You want soft cuz?
And then they started busting at him. It wasn't even like they just opened fire. Like,
did he have a gun?
Yeah, he laid the.
They out triggered.
At gunpoint, and when he went to the register, I guess they pulled out their straps and unloaded on him. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I guess I'll move on to mine.
Oh my goodness! If it isn't Little Miss Attitude, she rushing. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You said what? Hold my baby.
The ratchet nose.
You know that voice at the end is me, right? The ratchet nose. I tried to sound ratchet.
She said, "How my baby?"
But then no, the word with the ratchet nose. That was oh man, I'd be losing my mind. But today, in Ratchet News, I got 2 stories. It's some crazy stuff. We're gonna start with the calmer one. The one that it's stupid too, but it's not as stupid as the other one. A Missouri man faces a felony charge after he allegedly pointed a gun at a local Democratic excuse me, I can't speak today again. Democratic activist. Is that what that's the story. I don't know. They got this crazy stuff on. They have these ads. Sorry, but yeah, he pulled out a gun on a Democratic activist whose political bumper sticker he disliked. Edward K. Burns, 48, of Ozark, has been charged with unlawful use of a weapon after an alleged August 24th road rage incident described in Christian County court documents. Ozark police were dispatched that morning to report 2 vehicles crashed according to a probable cause statement. They knew ahead of time there was a possibility of one of the drivers was armed with a firearm. Officers determined there was a road rage incident involving Burns and Laura, and I'm going to screw this name up, Umphenor, an activist who was a fixture at local left-leaning protests. I was about to say prostitutes. Protests. According to the statement, both drivers exchanged offensive hand gestures, and at one point, Umphenor allegedly pulled in alongside Burns and flipped him the bird. Wow. At that point, Burns allegedly pulled out a Smith & Wesson .380 handgun from his hip holster and pointed at Umphenor, police said in the statement. Umphenor was in fear of being seriously injured or killed, and she jerked the steering wheel, lost control of the vehicle, struck the front of Burns' SUV, and slid across the road into a guardrail. Burns confessed to pointing the gun at Umphenor in an attempt to get back at her, to get her to back off. During his confession, he noted several political decals which expressed a different political view than his on the rear of her car, which he thought were stupid. Burns told the police that he was very, very angry at her flipping him off. Burns indicated at no time was he scared of Umphenor and indicated that he only displayed the gun in an attempt to stop the road rage incident.
He was scared.
Police also wrote that Burns admitted he made a bad decision. Burns is being represented in this case by local attorney Joseph Passini, who we don't care about. That's stupid. That's stupid. I ain't gonna lie. It can happen. I think I might have almost did that to somebody, but I wouldn't go shoot.
Well, you know what? See, that's why I don't have my gun license, because I was gonna shoot this man last week.
Yeah, I remember you telling me the story, and you crazy.
About my car on him, like.
But it was.
And if I had a gun, he was they
like
shot.
You said they was 2 like real effeminate gay dudes.
The dude that hopped out on me was feminine.
Yeah, and he was trying to fight you.
Yeah, like bruh, I would have put a hole in him. I don't need no gun. I swear I don't need my license. I do not need it. I'm crazy. When it comes to traffic, I feel some kind of way because people got this thing where they think they can just dominate you because they in their vehicle. I will chase you down. I will bust a U-turn on your ass in a heartbeat.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you.
Because I'm such a nice driver. Like, I'm one of them drivers, like, seriously, I don't speed up when I see you put your blinker on and you trying to get over. You know what I'm saying? I kind of slow down so you can get over. I let people go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a very courteous driver. So when some asshole do something in traffic, I just lose my mind. I completely lose my mind.
So to Mr. Burns over there in the Ozark, you get the...
Sit your dumb ass down.
Please.
And you probably going to in jail. So it's your fault.
That's your fault.
You should have put no gun out. Just let her. What you mad at a bumper sticker for?
I think I put her middle finger up if she wants.
Yeah, if you bugging her. In other ratchet news, calling 911 to report a stolen bag of cocaine probably wasn't the best idea for a self-described Florida drug dealer.
What did he do?
But Okaloosa sheriff's officials wrote on Facebook, and why they put it on Facebook, I don't understand, that 32-year-old David Blackman. Of course, he's going to be a black dude named Blackman, did just that on Sunday morning. The Post says David Blackman called 911 to report a robbery in Fort Walton Beach. The report that Blackman told the responding deputy that someone entered his car and took $50 and a quarter ounce of cocaine for the center console. The report says that the deputy spotted some cocaine and a crack rock on the console and a crack pipe on the floorboard by the driver's side door. Blackman is charged with possession of cocaine and resisted arrest without violence. Boy! Boy!
That's crazy.
Boy! Boy, you need to slap yourself. You stupid. What's wrong with remember the story we had with the dude?
The police helped him get in his car.
Right, and they found out that weed this is just as dumb. This is dumber than that.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. They broke in my car, man, and stole all my dope, man. How am I expect to pay my bills if I can't sell this crack, man? I mean, for real, man. I need y'all to find these dudes, cuz.
That's crazy.
David Blackman. That's stupid. That's the dumbest. Oh man, you called and pretty much just told on yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to tell somebody else first of all that broke in your car, fine.
That part out.
But dude, you told him you had the coke, and you didn't even clean up the other stuff. You had crack in the car, and I bet you that crack route wasn't what you would sell it.
We gotta do.
That was for him.
We gotta do better.
That was his crack. He was gonna do something with that. He had the pipe too.
That's so sad.
David Blackman.
Sit your dumb ass down.
You must be out your mind.
Please.
You going to jail. It is your own fault. I'm sorry, bro. But we going to change gears.
They'll be like, what you here for?
Man, I called the police and told them that somebody stole this coke out of my car and they found some crack.
Dummy.
They're going to be smacking you in the back of your head every time you go to jail.
On the top of that funny shaped head. Why is his head shaped like that? Don't you, when you have your babies, you're supposed to mold their head. his mama didn't mold his head.
Oh. We're going to switch gears now. It's time to talk about.
He could go all the way. 95 yards, 38.
And now, sports.
See how I be trying to do these different voices? And now, sports. But I put an echo on it so you couldn't tell it's me, even though you could tell it's me. All right. You know, everybody's still on this Colin Kaepernick bandwagon, and, you know, nobody is really trying to put him on the team, which is still stupid to me. And you know, most black people in the NFL have been standing by his side, which is a great thing. But it's still a lot of talk about it, and it's nothing moving forward. And now we got Ray Lewis jumped into the mix because he was, of course, trying to go with the Baltimore Ravens. But Ray Lewis said that he chose not to sign Colin Kaepernick after the quarterback's girlfriend posted a racist tweet featuring the former All-Pro linebacker and owner Steve Bisciotti. We were going to close the deal to sign him, Lewis said on Showtime's Inside the NFL on Tuesday night. Steve Bisciotti said that I want to hear Colin Kaepernick speak to let me know that he wants to play football, which I'm sure he does because he's trying to shop himself to teams. So, of course, you know he wants to play football. And it never happens because the picture comes up the next day. On August 2nd, a tweet by Nessa Diab captured a picture of Lewis hugging Bisciotti to a scene from Django Unchained. Yeah, they've been posting this picture on Instagram where, you know, when Calvin Candy died and Samuel Jackson character came and ran over Calvin and grabbed him and hugged him like his mama died. Well, they got a picture of Ray Lewis hugging the owner of the Ravens like that, and they try to pretty much say that he like a house, which is wrong. His girl goes out and puts out this racist gesture and doesn't know that we are in the back office about to try and get this guy signed. Steve Scotty said himself, "How can you crucify Ray Lewis when Ray Lewis is the one calling for Colin Kaepernick?" Lewis was asked whether the Ravens would have signed Kaepernick if not for the tweet. Then he's flying him to Baltimore. Lewis said, "I'm sitting with all three of them right now, and we're all having a conversation about bringing Colin Kaepernick in." On Wednesday, Raven coach John Harbaugh didn't directly address Lewis's assertion. This is Harbaugh saying, "I'm not exactly sure what all was said, but I can tell you this. I'm way past that," Harbaugh said before practice. "I haven't even thought about that for weeks. Our focus is Cincinnati." So, Colin Kaepernick girl, like most women tend to do when they want to try to be on the side of their man sometimes, went out and put this post up because she mad that nobody signing her dude. She went at the wrong dude, and they was getting ready to sign him. She get one of these too. No, I ain't gonna do it. Because she would know she was trying to stick up for her dude, and he really needs the help. But I think Ray Lewis and them need to just look over that a little bit. Yeah, she was mad, but it ain't got nothing to do with Colin. I mean, that's his girl. But let that man stand on his own merits. Don't let what his girl do keep him from making his money. Huh?
They might not want to deal with her.
They ain't got to deal with her.
If they sign him and that's his wife, they pretty much got to.
No, they don't. Because you know what? If it's my wife, I'm gonna tell her, look, sit your ass down.
See, that's how you operate. He might not operate like that.
But he need to. Kaepernick drew national attention last year when he knelt during the national anthem before a game as a protest to social injustice, which he said he will no longer do in 2017. So they crippling this man, and it's not right. It's not right. And yeah, this situation ain't his fault. It ain't Ray Lewis no fault. But his girl was wrong. His girl was wrong. It was funny as hell, but she was wrong. Just let him play ball, man. That's all he want to do. Let the man play ball. Come on, man. I mean, that was funny though. He did. It looked just like the saying from the Django though. But I think they need to just let him think. Just let the man play football, man.
Duh.
Just let the man play football. In Cavaliers news, of course, we talking about the trade, and everybody's saying that Isaiah doesn't seem too optimistic about playing for the Cavs, but he has stated too, don't mess with the Cavs this season. Isaiah Thomas saved all the discussion about his injured right hip for his introductory press conference with the Cavaliers Thursday. Isaiah Thomas, 5'9", all-star point guard who's coming to Cleveland, penned a piece of the Players Tribune. Penned a piece in the Players Tribune this Wednesday, which he declared, "You are not going to want to mess with the Cavaliers this year." He confirmed the numerous reports that he was emotionally hurt by the trade in which Boston Celtics sent him Jay Crowder and Ante Zizic, Brooklyn's #1 pick, and a 2000. His name is Ante Zizic. He's like Hungarian or something. I don't know. It's one of them names. Ante Zizic. He's the center. We need a true center. And we got a #1 pick from Brooklyn, and we got a 2020 second-round pick from Miami for this trade. It's going to be a great season, man. It's going to be a great season.
I'm
now,
ready for it.
They trying to say they're not really going to start Isaiah because he's still having issues with his hip. That's good. That's a good strategy. But he's going to come off the bench strong.
Right. He
got plenty of time to work out and get himself together and be a little bit stronger for the season. But I think this is going to be a great trade for the Cavs. It's going to be a great year for the Cavs, and we'll be seeing Golden State real soon.
I can't wait.
Y'all better get ready.
I can't wait.
And then my final news point, let's talk about what's going to happen this Sunday. The Browns versus the Steelers. That's like the Cleveland Super Bowl, baby. You already know what it is.
We going to see.
I just want to know. I want to know. I need to find out who's starting. I know who's starting. But I think we got a better chance this year. We've been winning all of our games.
And this going to be the game that we lose.
It's not going to be the game that we lose.
Okay.
You're not even a real fan.
I was until they kept disappointing me. You can't.
Okay, so when we win this Saturday, what you going to do? Sunday, what you going to do?
I'm going to wait for them to F up again. They got to show me something better than a couple wins.
And, of course, I've been all around the city. You know, I kick it. And the Steelers fans are out talking all their little stuff. But we gonna see.
I am not a Steelers fan though.
I didn't say you were, but you a hater.
For the
you definitely a hater.
For the people, I am.
You don't play for the Steelers. You play for the haters.
That is against my family morals. Okay, I'm not a Steelers fan, but the Browns piss me off, and I just can't.
And I gotta send a shout out to Fat Rap, Chris Young. Yeah, I'm gonna see you Sunday, bruh. You know what I usually say? F the Steelers. I like the city of Pittsburgh. But F the Steelers.
F them.
But make sure y'all be ready, man. Get your clothes. If you're tailgating, it's going down, man. It's going down. It's going down.
Don't want them to
and it's here in Cleveland, so it's a home game. Bundle up. It's supposed to be warm Sunday, but it's going down. It's going down. Get ready. Cleveland, stand up.
The Butterfingers. Don't let the ball just be.
We got some great receivers now. We got great quarterback now. I'm telling you, it's going to be different. Our line is looking better.
Mystery to that.
Our defense is better.
You ever see the ball just slip out the Browns' hands? Just slip out.
That happens in football. That's a part of football. Poison.
I'm just saying.
Poison.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Poison, can you do me a favor?
No. I cannot.
Can you?
I cannot.
Get your dumb ass down.
I cannot. They better do something. You think they gonna give us a Super Bowl? We going to the Super Bowl?
I did say that.
Hell no.
But we gonna win a lot of games this season. We might actually get to the Super Bowl. We definitely going to playoffs. We're going to the playoffs.
That would be gravy if we went to the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah,
Cleveland will lose their mind. That's when I'll become another diehard. I will be a second time diehard.
So you're going to be on the bandwagon again?
Yes.
Punk. But that's my sports report today, man. We still here waiting for Piranha to get here, and also my man.
China's coming with her, too.
China Blow?
Yeah, China
okay,
Blow,
so we got
yeah,
China Blow and Piranha going to be in the building.
Yep.
Thanks for telling me that the day of.
No, she just texted me.
And also, Eric Nolan Grant going to be in the building. He going to be here about 8:30. It's the Vibe on Air. We're going to get some music for y'all real quick because we need to take a break and get prepared for our guests. So I feel like I'm going to just go ahead and play some of this Naya Marie.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of that going.
Some of that. Her hair, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. Yeah. So we're going to get some of that Naya Marie that rounds. And then I think I'm going to play a little... Who? Nope.
Round of applause.
I think I'm going to play... that Ron O'Neal, Pull Up in the Race.
I like that song.
Pull Up in the Race. It's the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Don't believe me? Ask around. You don't know who I am? They be screaming my name from the ramparts. And we got Poison Ivy, the entertainer, in the building.
Where my thing at?
You got a thing that we use for your thing. I don't have nothing.
I want my thing like that just said D.
Because I want
Poison.
No, you got your thing that say G-O-O-D. I don't have no G-O-O-D good music. I ain't got no music. It's on me. It's the Vibe on Air, y'all. We'll be right back. We are a team. Yep. Everything is even. You got two. You got a song and an intro.
Your name just echoed out.
Yeah,
where's my damn echo?
Poison.
Get your dumb ass down.
We'll be right back in a little bit. It's the Vibe, yeah.
Hold you down, my honey, like it's supposed to be. You ain't never ever gotta worry when it comes to how we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face.
I told the plug I'd call him back. He said there's no need for all of that. I'ma hand you this shipment, cause O'Neal you the quarterback. I see you ballin' like Starbucks, getting money like Starbucks. Couple K's out in Vegas, you can say I'm getting my odds up. You could catch me in the Phantom type. Shorty, I made her a random night. Then mixed the lean with a can of Sprite. She said I'm the man, damn it right. She said I'm the man, damn it right. I do not go for the little talk. I get my work from a bigger source. I do not talk to the little man. I walk around with the biggest boss. Oh, we be rocking this rollies. So there's no way you could tick me off. So there's no way you could tick me off.
You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face.
They talk about gunning me when they in front of me. None of that comes to the mind. I'm rocking that currency, getting it currently. All of them know I'm gon' shine. My niggas that pull with me, they in the suns with me. They put it all on the line. Yeah, they put it all on the line. Yeah, they put it all on the line. I talked to my shooter, he told me my future. He said I be busting a check. Then went to my jeweler and talked to Medusa. Now stones all over my neck. Stones all over my neck. Gold all over my neck. Them niggas be holding it down. Show them respect. Roll with the crew, the militia. Pay them the bag, come get you. And they wanna see the body. So make sure you take a picture. I'm only gonna be here for a minute. After throwing all this money, got it all in my business.
You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. I'm pulling up in the rave. I'm pulling up in the rave.
It's the vibe, y'all. Mr. D's, Open Mic King, Poison Ivy. We in the building. I guess I'm running late, so we gonna keep it moving. We was just listening to that Ron O'Neal pulling up in the rave. Nia Marie with that round. Some dope music coming out of Cleveland for sure.
Yeah, shout out to Six, the Lake Erie Monster. He got I think it's, I don't know if it's a mixtape or something. I know the cover dope and it's called Sass. No, not that man, Sass guy. He's Soft Guy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but I think it's we usually put out mixtapes. It's probably a mixtape.
Maybe this time if we put him on the show, he'll actually make it.
I know, right? Did you ever get in touch with old girl from London?
No, never tried to get back with her. Donna Lee?
Yeah.
No, never tried to.
Shout out to Donna Lee.
Shout out to her. No, Donna Lee dope. She dope. She a dope artist. You know, I just don't do all that.
Oh, what? Her phone died.
That wasn't her phone that died.
Her phone did die.
My spirit died. I have no heart.
So how soon turn your heat on. Because I turned my heat on.
How soon is too soon to turn your heat on?
My daddy don't turn his heat on till it's like
I don't usually
he gotta
turn.
see snow for him to turn. And then when he turn it on, it's on like 6.
Because it is unseasonably cold right now.
It is so cold.
But, I don't believe my mama would have taught me you don't turn the heat on until like mid-October.
See, everybody got time for that. I straight turn my heat on.
No, man, I ain't going to turn the heat on. Just get some more blankets and throw a shirt on or something.
Turn that heat on.
I might crack the stove a little bit. You ain't never did the stove game where you open the stove and just turn it on and just let it heat. That'll heat up the whole house.
You know what I hate though? When you live somewhere and they control your heat. So, like, you can't turn it on until they get ready for you to turn your heat on. Like, that's...
Oh, that sucks, yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's like apartment buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah, my first apartment building was like that. I used to have to use my stove all the time. And I paid cooking gas.
Nah, but it could have been worse. Because you could have one of them places that got steam heat.
Oh, yeah.
And that steam heat...
They don't say put a pot on. What is it? Put the water in the pot. Put it on. Shut the hell up.
What did that do? Just steam up the house?
Oh, that don't work.
But that steam heat used to be didn't have to pay no gas bill, steam heat. It's just you had to wait till they turned it on.
Shoot, better get you a little space heater.
But that's
close the door in your room.
But that's why I got an electric stove.
No, I don't like cold toilet seats. I can't stand that. That just drives me crazy.
So what do you do to heat up your toilet seat?
My toilet seat don't be cold.
If it's cold in the house, the toilet seat gonna eventually be.
My house ain't cold. Well, only listen. If I got my air on, of course the toilet seat would be cold because I got the air on. But that's, what's the word I'm looking for? Probable. Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Whatever. Is that the right word? But no, I don't like cold toilet seat.
What about in the summer?
What you mean? Oh, no, that's cool. That's what I'm saying. If my house
so you like a cold toilet
cold,
seat in the summer?
You just want to be cold, but I don't like getting up to go pee in the toilet seat.
You don't want to have frigid butt cheeks.
I don't like it.
You don't like frigid butt cheeks.
And you know what else I noticed? That the back of my thighs is trying to ripple. I need to get my life together. My mama didn't have ripples. She walked everywhere she went. That's why she ain't had ripply thighs.
That's
but I
crazy.
can't do the ripple thigh. I need to get it together.
Duh.
Yeah, I definitely need to get it together.
So
I'm too damn close. My head is extremely big. And you can see my damn.
First of all,
look at it.
It's not. That's my head. First of all,
when it get to me,
I'm looking at it now.
I look like somebody's Auntie Shirley.
That's because the camera is just really good.
Auntie Shirley.
And the camera zoomed out on
you.
You
think it's funny?
It's a little bit.
It's not funny. It's looking extra gappy.
It's extra gappy.
Yes.
Wow, extra gappy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm all about, my birthday on the 30th, so.
You keep talking about that. I saw you post something about, don't you wish you was a Libra?
Yeah, you do. I'm all about, self-betterment and self-improvement this time in my life. Because for real, I don't go off of the new year. The new year mean that the world has gotten older. But my new year is my birthday. When my birthday roll around, that's when I make resolutions.
Okay.
I don't make New Year's resolutions.
So you ain't making one this year?
I never do.
But you gonna make one for your birthday?
Yes.
You gonna make a birthday resolution?
Yes.
And what is your birthday resolution, Wicked One?
To get these ripples off the back of my damn thighs.
and
They not there yet, but I can see them coming. So I'm gonna stop them in their tracks before they even.
I'm still trying to figure out
off.
what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Wrap your legs in cellophane and sweat it out?
You can walk. You can. Well, I can't really run, but you can walk. You can squat. You can do the bicycle thing. Mm-hmm. I can't have the ripples.
You can't have the ripples.
I can't have the ripples.
Okay, so I hope your resolution comes true.
I'm serious. There's a few other things that I'm gonna do too. Oh, I'm growing the perm out my hair. Yeah, I'm growing the perm out my hair. So if y'all see me and it don't look as straight as it usually is, that's because I'm growing out the perm. So I'm trying to be natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be natural.
I got you.
Like my nails is natural. People don't be believing me, but it's just acrylic on the top so they don't break. But these is my nails. And then people act like
they don't look like your nails.
But they are. Kiki, are these not my nails? Yes.
Nobody can't see or hear her.
Kiki bouched. Okay.
Okay. Well, we about to keep it moving because in the studio right now we got our first guest, singer extraordinaire, all around cool cat. I like the guy. He all right. From the OJs, give it up to my man. Let me see which mic it is. Okay. I got to turn this mic on before we even. Give it up to my man, Eric Nolan, ladies and gentlemen.
He fine, too, y'all. He fine.
Is he?
Yes, he is. He fine. I couldn't sit down there.
Is he? You gonna sit by
You
him?
don't have nobody outside waiting on me with their butcher knife.
Nah, but bring that chicken with you.
Ooh, bring that chicken.
Bring that chicken with you.
He talking about the chicken for real.
Oh.
Eric, what's going on with you, bro?
Oh man, it's fair.
It's fair.
Yeah, that game of life is fair.
To partly cloudy.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where I heard that from. Somebody told me that. So what's going on, man? What's new with you, man? You know, I ain't seen you in a while. It's been a whole week.
Nothing's new. You know, I'm just trying to, promote this record, and I got a show coming up in D.C.
Okay.
In Washington D.C. At the Blue Note.
Oh, that's
I said all that wrong. At the Blues Alley.
Blues Alley.
You know what I'm saying? So, and still touring, still on tour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on hiatus right now. I got 7 weeks off. So
okay.
That's a nice vacay.
That's a nice vacay.
That's a nice
7 weeks
vacay.
off.
7 weeks.
So you Poison Ivy?
Yes. What you heard about me?
Bring that chicken.
I want to go down there with him.
We gonna get you a plate of chicken in a little bit.
I'm good.
I'm good. I
think
just messing with her.
I think Piranha here. I just got a message from.
Hey, Kiki, can you check the door for me? I think Piranha here. But so I know you do a lot in DC lately.
Well, somebody had a bright idea that I should have a radio show.
Okay.
It wasn't my idea, so.
What made you pick these?
To do what? Because I saw y'all on.
And you like me, right? You thought
I'm just saying. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm about to see you in person.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm about to switch seats, these. Don't.
He lying.
So,
Don't let him eat my chicken.
I did. No, that's the truth. The truth is, I saw you online,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a radio show,
Mm-hmm.
and so, every now and then, you'll hit me up and we'll, converse, stuff like that. So I just said I would call him, hit him up and see if he would produce a show for me.
So if you saw us, then that means eventually
Everybody's
Tyler Perry.
We got a caller calling in. Let's see. Let's check this out real quick.
And I'm gonna get that movie role.
You tuned into the vibe. Who this is?
Piranha.
Hello. Oh, I gotta put the speaker on. Hello. Who this?
This is I am Piranha.
I told you.
Yeah, we got somebody coming to the. Somebody.
Is that address 5634?
Yeah, coming to the back.
Okay, I'm here. And I'm so sorry. I was waiting for everybody to get here because I'm shooting a documentary and he wanted to get like a little bit of footage, if that's okay with you guys.
That's fine. We on the air right now. You talking on the air now, so.
Oh, what's up? Hey, everybody. Hi, people. I'm sorry.
Hey, girl.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Okay, I'm walking in right now, and I apologize. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. That's our other guest, Piranha. She just confused. So you saw us on the air and everything, and I want to talk about your radio show in a little bit that you're working on. I know you're just working on it, but let's talk about your music right now because you've been with OJ for how long?
22 years.
22 years with the OJs. You sang on how many albums?
3.
3, and now you're working on your own thing.
Right. This is my second CD I'm working on.
Mm-hmm. Now I've heard a couple of the songs. So, we was doing something here, and On My Way is dope.
Thank you.
That's dope. But tell us about some of the music that you're working on and the ideas and concepts behind them.
Well, basically, I'm pretty simple. My concept is always about ladies,
Mm-hmm.
but about relationships that ladies want to have with their man.
Right.
And so what I try to do is I try to make it cool for guys to say certain things to their woman so that they don't feel like they have to compromise themselves. You know what I mean? So,
Don't be looking at my food.
I already did. I'm already looking at your food.
Why you walking?
This girl.
She crazy.
So what I try to do is I try to make it cool to say I miss you. Try to make it cool to say you're the best thing, and when you got a pen, my nephew Penn is incredible. Jay Sean Champion.
Shout out to Jay Sean, by the way. That's the homie.
So all I do is give him the concept. I just tell him what I want to sing about, what I want to say, and he make it come to fruition.
Now, we all from Cleveland. And you always hear the black hole, the Cleveland the black hole when it comes to music and artists and everything. But, you know, you out here doing your thing, and you've been doing it for 20-some years, traveling the world, doing your music and everything. And, you know, you deal with people like Jay Sean, who himself has written lots of hits.
Right.
And, you know, he's from here. But what do you see out of Cleveland right now as far as Cleveland artists? Like, who do you see that could be the next big thing?
See, I'm a little biased only because I love music and I love real singers and I love real performers. So, you know, when you got people like Steve Fowler, and you have
they just come in just talking loud.
When you listening to like people like Steve Fowler and Dre Walton, I think now I really feel that Dre Walton is the next one.
Okay.
Steve Fowler is the guy that should have, and it's not too late for him.
Yeah, Steve
because he's still classy. He's not beat up by life, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He's not
defeated.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You know, he's one of the ones that I really think that could come out of this city. But when you talk about a young cat, I think Dre Walton is the one.
Yeah, Dre is dope. I like Dre. You know, me and Dre, we talk about each other a lot in person. Yeah. You know, but he when it comes to singing, you know, he touched the mic and he turned into a whole nother cat.
Well, he just got to go through some bumps and bruises. You know, he has to go through that. He has to go through the professional door. You know what I'm saying? He just got to be tightened up a little bit. But Dre has what I call the it factor.
What's some of the bumps and bruises you went through? You've been doing this, like you said.
Oh man, Jesus! I mean, you know, all the stories. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I've been homeless. I slept in a studio for almost 8 months.
Wow.
In Dayton, Ohio. I jumped around from home to home, sleeping on people's couches. The one thing I never did is when I left home at 17, I never went back home.
Yeah.
And I deliberately did that. I deliberately did that because I didn't want a crutch. I didn't want to use my mother as a crutch. So what I did was I deliberately made it tough for myself. When I knew I could always go back home, my other two brothers, they went back home. When things got tough, they went back home.
Right.
I just never did. So, oh yeah, I got scuffed up a lot, man. I went through playing the top of the ball, 3-car molly, anything that you could do in the streets, I did. The only thing I didn't do was sell drugs. That's the only thing I didn't do.
Was you pimping?
You was pimping.
Let's come back to that question.
Evan.
Look at my dog. Boys and say, hold up now.
Let me
you
say
kept that from me, baby. It's going to come out on you.
I would never say that. But I will say this. Females that believed in what I was doing made sure I didn't want for anything.
That's what's up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
They had my back. You know, they believed in what I was doing, and so we'll leave it like that.
Now, you became an OJ 20 years ago. Yeah. And you probably been the longest, standing member, really.
22,
yeah, 22 years, and you were there longer than the two other previous dudes.
Right.
What was that like for you when you first, they first? I don't know if they approached you, you approached them. I don't know that exact story, but I want to hear that story. And then, what was it like for you? And how uplifting was it for you, or was it like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen?
No.
I don't want to interrupt, but I'm sitting next to an OJ. Praise God. Okay, that's okay.
No, it didn't happen anything like that. I never knew I was going to be in a group. Actually, I started a group. Back in the day, I started a group called the Deltones, and it was 3 of us, and we were emulating the OJs, and we were hoping that we would be.
I remember them.
We were hoping that we would be the next OJs because like there was the Jackson 5, then came New Edition, who was the answer to the Jackson 5 and Temptations. So we thought we were going to be the answer to the OJs. And they were going to get old, and it was going to be a rap. You know what I'm saying? So I never thought I was going to be in the group. Didn't even, no. So Gerald and I became very close. I mean, brother-like.
Right.
But the thing about Gerald Levert is Gerald was always thinking. He was always thinking how to get to the next level. So our group was like the #1 group behind the Daz Band in this city.
Right.
Only thing different between us and the Daz Band is that they had a record deal and we didn't. But we were still packing out, selling out places. So Gerald figured he would become friends with me because he felt like we were going to be the next ones to make it.
Right.
And if I make it, I could pull him in. And at the time, Gamblin' Huff from Philadelphia was looking at us because then nobody knew what the OJs were going to do. So he was trying to get the next OJs. So we signed with Gamblin' Huff in Philadelphia. At that time, Walter Williams from the OJs was our manager. Now take in mind, Gerald group hadn't even had their first single out yet.
Okay.
Still was their first single, so they never had their first single out. So Gerald and I were cool, so we made this little pact where whoever was the first one to make it, bring the other one in.
Right.
And we was just steadfast on it. We was, but Gerald thing was he thought I was about to make it. So when that didn't happen, then that's when things got a little rocky for me, and I went to Detroit. I moved to Detroit for 4 years, and I tried to make it there because my best friend is John Mason. At the time, he was with JLB, and he had UNV, Something's Going On. He had that group.
Yeah.
And he signed them to Madonna's label. So I was trying to get in on that. Gerald called me. How he found me, I don't know, but he called my hotel room and said, Dad and them was holding auditions for the OJs. I want you to come back home and audition. I came back home, but I didn't have no money. I came back home, and I came down to the studio on 93rd and Way.
Right, I remember that spot.
And I didn't have any money, so Gerald gave me $200 to get a room for that night and come back to the studio the next day.
Okay.
But I didn't do that. I took the $200 and I went on the west side and got a room for $29.99. I stayed over there for a week. I stayed there for a week. And so and I would come to the studio every day, and eventually I sung. Gerald was doing the Father and Son album at the time.
Right.
I sung background on that record. Gerald gave me $3,200 to sing background on the Father and Son album, and then I went and got an apartment. I had an apartment for 2 years with just a mattress and box spring, a little TV. It wasn't even a 19-inch. I think it was like I don't know what it was. It was little.
And 13-inch.
And I had a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation, the one that flapped like this.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one, right. I had the very first PlayStation. Yeah. So that was my CD player and my DVD player.
Right. And
I could play games. And that was for 2 years. And then I stayed on the 16th floor, so I didn't have to have curtains. So my balcony overlooked Chagrin Falls. So there was nobody looking into my room or anything. So I didn't have curtains for like 2 years.
Is that where you brought the girls to?
No.
Get straight to the point.
No, but look, but
because I'll be like, boo.
No one said that.
Is this?
No one said
that.
It wasn't. See, back then it wasn't. See, it wasn't the internet. Yeah. See, these people, the internet corrupt these females now. I mean, you know what I mean? They got them thinking that you should, have champagne life and all this. This was the struggle. I was still trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? I was still trying to, I was in the OJs, but I wasn't making no money.
Right.
My first year, I made $17,000 in 1 year.
That's
my very first year. But I didn't feel it like that because I wasn't getting no money at the time.
Right.
And I was doing what I love to do. I was performing on big stages, 87,000 seaters, 60,000 seaters, going across the world. We did this for 2 years.
You was traveling.
So Gerald was the one who came and got me, and introduced me to his dad, and then which they already had knew me or knew of me because our singing group. But Gerald was the one who came and threw me a lifeline.
Now, with you becoming a OJ, it kind of revitalized everything with them. Of course, then, you sang on 3 albums, which, it's a lot of people who say they part of a group. Like, I'm not going mention names, but like say the Rude Boys. You got people that's part of Rude Boys but never sang on the album.
Right.
You actually sang on the album, which really solidifies you as an OJ because you've actually done work. Now, and for real, without you, I don't think once that they had to find somebody, and luckily it was you, and you've been doing it. Now you out here finna put out your own music, which you've done already. You had one album. This is the second album is here. I've seen the videos on YouTube, and and I gotta tell you, man, one brother to another, man. You a cool dude. You in the car driving like I'm coming over.
Well, my thing is, and that's my car. You know what I mean? I had to say that first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of these people, they do these videos and that's not their car. You know what I mean?
Them my cars in my videos.
I just didn't want to.
That's my whip.
Yeah, that's my car.
I didn't want to.
You dancing with like that. You dancing with a fine woman under the chandelier downtown. You close the street down, son.
Oh, hey man, hey. Sabrina Parr. She was perfect. When I say perfect, I mean she had zero. She had zero attitude. She had no conceit. She was humble. She didn't have no like how some people they get real prissy and they gotta have this and they got that and they don't touch me, don't do this.
Right.
She was nothing like that. She was like one of the boys.
Okay.
She reminded me so much. What I'll say, they both remind me of each other. Beyonce and Sabrina remind me of each other. When Beyonce did Fighting Temptation with us, she was like one of the boys. She was shooting dice with us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I mean, she was. I
That's
mean,
that
myself, Mike Epps, and all of us, Lil Zane, all of us, we was shooting dice. We would shoot dice every morning. We taught Cuba how to shoot dice.
Oh, Lord.
We taught him how to shoot dice. I mean, Beyonce would get down the door. I mean, maybe the first week she probably had security. After that, there was no security for the next 3 months.
Now, was The Fighting Temptations your first movie?
And only.
First and only.
Well, no. Well, I did a cameo in a movie called Preachers something. I don't know. It was with actually it was with Michael Jordan. Michael
Jordan?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
You want to do more movies?
Yeah, I do. I want to do it. It's just got to be something that is more natural for me. I would even do B movies. I would even do movies that would like. It's a couple of guys that was up and coming in Cleveland that were doing movies, and if they called me, I would do it. You know what I mean? I would probably do it for a little nothing. You know what I mean?
So I can get you in my next video.
No, you give me your next movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, movie. He said movie. We're going to switch gears a little bit.
Like movies here.
I want to switch gears a little bit because also in the studio, we got artist extraordinaire.
Yes, honey.
One of my favorites. I saw her perform at Kings and Queens one time, the Ladies of the Land thing. I ain't saying that's the name of that. I'm just saying it's Ladies of the Land because I forgot the name of the thing.
Oh,
but
I was about to say no, what's part of that?
I know.
That was the,
But I Am Piranha is in the building.
Hi, everybody. What's going on? Y'all.
She smells good
That story's
too.
so
Don't
beautiful.
she?
She smells
She
good.
look good too.
Well, she used to that. She been looking good since she was 10.
Nah, he not my real man.
Oh, okay.
She been.
I would
She
like
been.
Call me cute now.
Poison
I be
ain't don't never have a boyfriend.
Shut
Ever.
up. You don't
Yeah,
know
she
what
was.
Cause her
She's
attitude.
very beautiful,
You
and
don't
she's
never
just.
know.
I ain't
You know
saying
what
nothing wrong
though?
with her.
She's
Don't
very
try to
strong, and that would scare any.
He always trying
Nah,
to.
that don't scare me.
People think
mental
that's
strong.
strong, but I'm like
Cool,
cookie
I
dough,
know,
man.
I know.
swear.
You like cookie dough? That's
Stuff.
She's so strong.
Yeah,
and
she be having
strong-minded
conversations. Why
and
can't they just
beautiful.
come over and just cuddle with me?
You know what?
Oh, they.
Shut up, D.
How come they
God
can't?
bless you.
Right,
though.
they. It ain't never about him.
That's pimpish.
Right. Why can't they come over and cuddle with me? Because you said they. So, Piranha,
Yo.
what's going on?
What's going on? I was so embarrassed. I'm going to put it on the spot. I was very embarrassed when y'all was like, send us your music, And I got like a bunch of music.
Right.
A bunch of stuff. So I'm like, okay, it's cussing though. And then she just, Poison Ivy checked me at the gate. Wait, boo. This has to be edited, baby.
Right.
So like, I'm revamping myself because
Okay.
I was with a record label and they used me a little bit, but
That's what they
you
do.
know, And then I left. I've been on my own for like 3 years now. Honestly, I've been I Am Piranha for 3 years.
Okay.
And I've made it, like, I blew my name up like I'm really her, which I am. But, like, I just wanted to show them, I wanted to show the world. I wanted to show myself that, you know, I could do it by myself. I do need help. I got a little bit of help now. It's very pricey, but it's working for me so far. But
and she is very, very, very talented.
I know when she was on stage,
so
she has a lot of presence about herself.
You
know,
God
she like 8 feet tall on stage.
Yes, I am.
And when she get off stage, she's still like 6'2".
You know she a celebrity though, cause she had the wardrobe malfunction. That's a real celebrity. That is a real celebrity.
You had to slip. But you know, it could have been worse. You could have made the whole crowd wait while you fix your fog machine.
Listen, let me
like
tell you something about me.
No, that was bossy, dog.
Let me tell you something about me.
She got on the stage and said,
I do not play no games.
And thank you so much for the compliment too.
I don't play no. Don't touch my man.
Okay.
I don't play.
It's because
for my family. No,
I'm just playing.
It's because you did a movie, man.
I'm just playing. No, it's because he fine, for real. It's because he fine.
Nah.
He is fine.
I ain't judging him.
Don't take away his
Amen,
goodness.
praise God.
Don't take away his goodness.
But what I want to do here real quick, I want to take a quick pause because it's almost that time for a break. I want to play some music. Now, I'm going to talk. We coming back to talk to you.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I ain't got your music.
Okay.
Until you clean up some of your music.
Okay.
But it's cool. You know, I like, you know,
I have a great engineer.
You should have still sent it to me so I can listen to it.
He's just, oh, really? I can still send it to you?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I was about 5 seconds tempted to send you everything that I have.
I might send it to her people that edit music. So
she giving you this, right? But her music is like so rough.
Yo. Oh, yeah.
I listen to her.
I get that. They say I'm bipolar because I'm so nice.
And
so
she brought
sweet.
a bottle of Douce for us, too.
Well,
So
I lied. I mean, I was going to get the Douce. Then she told me the price. I'm like, I'll take the Cavassier.
Okay.
But it's still, it popped.
That worked too. Cavassier worked for everything.
Okay, yeah.
But we're going to jump into some of this Eric Nolan real quick. And I got to play my one cut On My Way. Which track was that? Because it would not transfer or more. It don't tell me the name now. Oh, here it do. Right here. On My Way radio edit. And I'm going to play something random that you sent me. Because all this stuff is dope, man.
Thank you.
It's dope, man. And shout out to Jay Sean Champion, too, man. His pen skills are par none.
Incredible.
Yeah, he's dope. And, you know, I used to have him come to the open mic when I was doing open mic. By the way, Stephen Fowler used to play in my open mic. He was my keyboard player for a while. And Jay Sean would come up there. And Jay Sean, he tries to be a shy dude. Mm-hmm. You got to convince him to coax him into coming up there.
You ain't got to really convince him that much.
I know I know what it is, but but he'll come up there and Jay Sean is a performer.
Yeah, he's a hand.
He does his thing. He does his thing. But we're gonna jump into this real quick. We're gonna start with On My Way, and then we're gonna jump into mystery track number 8.
Mystery track.
That's what we gonna call it. But this is the Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king, Poison Ivy in the building. My computer is doing strange stuff, but we here, and and it's going down. I got Eric Nolan in the building from the OJs. I got I Am Piranha, and China Blow just walked in the building.
No, that was my surprise for you guys.
No.
China Blow just walked in here. Didn't I tell you to wait till next week? No, just play. But it's the Vibe on Air. We're gonna be right back in a little bit. We're gonna jump into this music. It's about to go down. Poison, Deeds. We on the air.
one that makes you get it. I won't be long. Traffic's moving steady. Babe, are you ready? Go. I'm on my way. I can't wait to get next to you. I'm on my way. So many things that I wanna do. Can't wait till I see your face. I'm on my way. On my way. I love watching you walk out in my car. Superstar, that's what you are. Nothing compares. I'm almost there. So get ready to come. I can't wait to get next to you. I can't wait to get next to you. So many things that I wanna do. Can't wait till can't wait, baby. See your face. I'm on my way. On my way. I can't wait to get next to you. I can't wait. I can't wait. So many things that I wanna do. Can't wait till I see your face. I'm on my way. On my way. Seems like it's been forever since I've seen your pretty face. Girl, my eyes feel good on you. I'm intoxicated by your frame. I look at the pictures every night that you sent to my phone. So much anticipation, I can't wait to let you know. I missed you, did you miss me? That's when she said, boy, it ain't no mystery. I wanna kiss you. So she kissed me, guess she really did miss me. They say separation is good for a relationship, but I might have to disagree. With us, that notion just don't fit. I look at the pictures every night that you sent to my phone. So much anticipation, I just got to let you know. I missed you, did you miss me? That's when she said, boy, it ain't no mystery. I wanna kiss you. Kiss me, baby. So she kissed me, guess you really did miss me. I missed you, I miss you, baby. Did you miss me? I miss you, baby. That's when she said, boy, it ain't no mystery. I wanna kiss you. So she kissed me, guess you really did miss me. No matter where I go, all the way around the globe, you're the only one. when she said, boy, it ain't no mystery. I wanna kiss you, so she kissed me. Guess you really did miss me. I missed you, baby. You miss me. That's when she said, boy, it ain't no mystery. I wanna kiss you, so she kissed me. Guess she really did miss me. Keep my meal warm for me till I hold on to every memory till I
Check 1 2. We back on the air. It's the vibe. Mr. D's the open mic king, Poison Ivy. And we got in the building Eric Nolan and I am Piranha.
Yo.
We just got finished listening to Eric Nolan, On My Way, and the mystery song I Miss You. And he worked with some heavyweights I know. That I know. It's some that I don't know, but they heavyweights.
You probably know all these guys.
You said Philip Jones. You said Stephen Fowler. You said Jay Sean. You said Jay Sean. You know, I already knew it was a hit.
Oh, Niles McKinney.
Now see,
yeah, Niles McKinney. Leon Turner.
Leon, and he's still the MD for Gladys Knight.
Yep.
That's crazy. Cleveland got a lot of talent.
Man, you just don't know. And listen, man, let me tell you something. When it comes to Cleveland, you know, I can hear that music, bro.
I know it still plays.
Oh, okay.
That's the purpose of it. It plays. It plays till I stop it.
I didn't know.
It's part of this. It's part of what I do.
I thought I was wrong.
No, it's everybody. Everybody heard it.
Okay, so, but let me say this about Cleveland, Ohio. Mm-hmm. Everything I do, all my videos is in Cleveland. All my musicians from Cleveland, background singers, everybody. Brandon Landrum, Serena Wynn. Man, I mean, I'm Cleveland. Everything is Cleveland. I know my videographer. He may know Drico Lamar.
Drico.
Yeah, Drico did my On My Way video. Mm-hmm. I used the guy James Ford out of Youngstown, Ohio, to do the first two videos, I Miss You and Reminds Me, because I hadn't been in touch with anybody that did videos in Cleveland.
Okay.
And then Drico, he was so used to doing rap videos. I'm the first guinea pig to do like R&B or whatever, records. But I am Cleveland. Everything I do is Cleveland. I do all my videos in Cleveland.
That's love.
I mean, I use all musicians. Every single musician that's on my records is from Cleveland, Ohio. Jonathan Turner.
John Turner, boy.
Oh, yeah,
Keep
man.
it in the family.
I got Jonathan Turner. I got Leon Turner, Phil Jones, Steve Fowler, Walter Barnes.
Shout out to Lil Walt, man. That's my homie.
Joey on bass. I mean, Mook on drums.
Man,
I got them all, man.
And you naming all these names. And Mook, he moved out of town. He doing big things. Joey in Vegas and wherever else doing his thing.
Joey's with Gladys.
Yeah, Joey Green with Gladys. Man, it's Walt with Babyface, Tony Braxton, Christina Aguilera. Right. It's a lot of talent, man. It's crazy.
I got those kids, man, when they was like 27, 20 years old. Walt produced over half the album, and Steve produced the other half. And Jay Sean, of course, Jay Sean was the overseer of the whole entire project. And those guys are so talented. But I saw it early. I mean, I saw that they had national potential. So
I remember them back in the days, the Men of Ministry thing, Bobby Jones.
Absolutely.
They was doing their thing there. Then, of course, both of them been on TV. Walt and Steve.
Right.
He was on Diddy's, Walt was on Diddy's Making the Band. Steve was on American Idol.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
you got all these big names out of Cleveland. And then, of course, it all culminates with Jay Shine being the chef stirring the pot to make an Eric Nolan stew.
That's what it is.
And I know your time's short, man. I know you're a busy person, man. So I'm going to just tell you, man, we love the music. We're going to keep playing it all the time, man. We got a lot of your music, and it's going to be in rotation every Thursday with us. So I appreciate you doing that for me and appreciate you stopping through.
I appreciate coming, man. My word is bond. You only asked me once, and I only told you once.
Yeah,
I told you I would come, and I'm coming. You see, you probably was looking at your time, your watch, saying, "Man, it's 8:27." This cat.
That's what he do.
Yeah,
that's what he do.
But that's the type of dude I am. Period. That's the type of dude I am.
Because he said 8:30. So 8:30 is 8:30 to me.
Because when you have time constraints, you have to be focused on time. Poison.
Yeah, because he be docking my pay. I be trying.
No, you don't.
Yes, he do. He be docking me.
Ixnay on the pay thing.
That ain't okay.
She ain't got nothing.
This is not Ike and Tina Turner. Don't be docking me.
But
we gotta get some iron. We gotta get some Iron Piranha in here too. She gotta clean. She gotta do something. She gotta do one of them songs.
Oh yeah, she gonna rap tonight.
Version of one of them
Matter of fact, Piranha, before we send him off, because he got things to do.
Can I
you need to spit something real quick.
Real quick.
She about to turn into a straight beast.
You need a track? You need a track? Iron Piranha?
No.
Don't give her that.
What track? It's a dope track.
I could do acapella.
Acapella?
Because I'm not really a freestyler. I'm a writeraholic. I've been writing since I was 9
She says she can do it acapella.
Acapella. It's better than Acapulco.
It's better than acapella.
Leave my Piranha alone.
Yo.
But Piranha, I do got a dope track for you if you want to hear it.
What's the track?
You want to hear it?
I can't freestyle, but tell me the track though. I might use it.
Let me see. I'm trying to find it. It's really it's a track for beginners, and
I do not know how to freestyle at all.
No, do not play that. That is not okay.
Well, what is it?
Girl, you don't want to hear that. Don't play that.
No, you don't want that. I'm gonna give you this.
She's about to do something.
Right,
she ain't gonna want to do none of that.
I can't even freestyle.
That track sucks. But here,
come on.
Here you go.
Let's go. Bars.
No cussing.
No cussing, no fussing. I keep busting. I don't know how to freestyle. That's nothing. I keep it cuffing the. I don't know. Like, yo,
Ben, what you wrong?
do one of your rhymes without the.
Yo.
Do one of yours without.
I ain't a big freestyler either, girl.
Don't make Eric get up here and start rapping.
I want me to rap.
Do you? Oh, okay. I can do acapella. I don't need no beat.
Okay.
I am the beat.
All right, okay, let's go.
Y'all. No, okay, let me see.
She nervous.
No, I ain't
No,
nervous.
she ain't
I gotta
nervous.
Figure out what she gonna say.
I know what nervous is.
Let's see.
I'm gonna give you a scratch.
You know what? Play Ronald Isley In Between the Sheets instrumental.
Yeah, I don't have that rhythm.
Oh shit! Was he?
She was about to kill it.
You're right, you know. Okay.
Hey girl, ain't no mystery.
No. Let me see.
Stop.
That was dope.
No,
You know what?
Yo.
I quit.
Yo.
What about that rap you did?
I did a billion.
While we wait there to come up with the rhyme.
I don't know. Let me see.
Eric, shoot out your info real quick so people can know where to find you and how to find your music. And
you can find Eric Nolan music on Amazon.com and iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
My Facebook is Eric Nolan, and my IG is I am Eric Nolan.
Okay. And where can they find your music at? You said it's on iTunes. Is it on SoundCloud or anything?
Don't do that no more, man. Don't do that no more, man. Didn't you hear me say it was
I just repeated.
That's what he said.
Did you hear me say it was on iTunes?
I heard you.
I repeated that part, and I was seeing if it was anywhere else.
That's only two places it need to be.
Hey.
You know what?
He said, "Don't do that no more." I got scolded, man.
He asked the same question he asked me before.
But hey, but Eric, for real,
Poison.
where can they find your music at?
Boy.
I be having to get him together sometimes.
But what I try to keep it real simple. I don't have a lot of places I put my music. I try to make it, like, remember back in the day when we used to go to the record store?
Right.
We had our favorite record store we would go to. So we would go to that record store. At one time, everybody was going to Bev down there on Lee Road. And another time,
Dolls.
Yeah, everybody's going to Dolls Rapid Creation. So,
FYE.
So what I do is I put it in Amazon and iTunes every time.
Right.
Hey, but Eric.
Yes, sir.
Wait, where can they find your record at?
Amazon.com and iTunes. You got it like that. Really, for real.
No, I know where to find it. But no, I just want to make sure you say it. The more you say it, the more people going to go get it.
Yeah, well,
it's a tool of trajectory. You have to be able to project your. It's a tool of trajectory.
That's good. No, that's good because we just today we just picked up 31 stations.
Okay.
But they get added the 18th and 19th of September.
Okay.
So that's decent. You know what I mean? That ain't bad. A lot of independent stations, but they half of them reporting stations. So we might do all right. Might better eat.
You gonna do all right.
That's what's up, man. Can I borrow some money?
You can.
Okay, that's what's
up.
You
got a radio show.
I'm trying to borrow some.
You can pay it back.
I don't
loan out money to people who ain't got no job.
I know that's right.
See, Piranha get long money. She get long money. She can always borrow money.
Piranha get bread.
I'm ready.
She get bread.
No,
Are you ready now?
No, I don't get no money.
You ready now?
I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do this. I
Y'all.
am Piranha. She about to.
Y'all, bars is immaculate. I spit gas and fire past my lips. I'm not passing Take off my mask and You see a crazy fish. I work 24/7. You's a lazy. I ain't playing with them. Yo, what I'm saying to them. But attempts till they throw, not letting up on them. You know when you were cold, button up on them. All I see is blood, Piranha cutting up on them.
Yes.
In the cut on them. They like to jump, homies. See, this is why I keep a baseball bat on me. Don't try to stunt on me. I'm Mrs. Big Homie. You probably good, but you ain't never had one up on me. I keep it street, fried onions, mustard, bologna, Shanae, Wanda. Could get ugly. When they listen, they love me. They say, keep that coming. You not racing that money. How it feel, it feel lovely. Only God is above me. I put that on my mama. Now finish my bar. I am Piranha.
Yes.
It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. That was hot.
Came out like 20
More fire. More fire.
I love you guys.
I love you. I love you guys.
Love it.
I love you guys.
Let's talk.
I really wanted to cuss. I really did good on that.
You did good. You did good.
I was sweating like Jesus.
So, Piranha, let's talk about your humble beginnings. What made you want to get to a rap as a lady rapper? What made you want to just come out and start busting fire out your face?
MC Light.
MC Light.
Oh,
Yes. Her voice, like, I used to always get talked about as a little kid because I got a deep voice. So, but I'm like, yeah, but I could beat you guys. No, you know. But yeah, MC Light though, and then it progressed, Rage, and it just progressed.
All the hard hitters, right?
Yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you on the stage and you dress like a model when you on stage and everything, but you come off like you Jason Voorhees when you rapping. Yeah. So
it's like I don't know. It's different. It's like on some bipolar rap.
Mm-hmm.
I just made up that. But I'm really a nice and beautiful person. My inner, I write how I really, really feel. I say how I really feel too, but like, I just, I have to be heard. And I used to have to go against all the hard hitters though in Cleveland, all the guys though. I was the only girl. And if it was a girl, she was all pretty and cute, cute, Like, no, I ain't got breasts, I ain't got butt, but I got bars,
I know that's right.
So like I used to be real frail and skinny and tall, and that's all I had.
Oh, so you was like Poison.
Hold on.
You know what? Right.
Time me to go.
Go, bro.
All right, Eric, I know you got to go do your thing, bro.
I gotta go.
I'm not even going to look over there.
On that one,
I'm not even going to look over there.
Oh, this ass.
Tell him, boo.
You know what these?
I see shoulders.
Yo.
That's all right.
It's good. Eric, thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you so much, bro.
It was so nice to meet you.
No, it's my pleasure, sweetheart. My pleasure.
And I will get in contact with you.
Okay, no problem. And I enjoyed myself.
I appreciate it, man. I'm you know, we try to have fun on the vibe, man. It's all about the vibe.
This is cool. This is cool. I want to come back.
I usually hop into a game right about now, but
Eric.
Yes, ma'am.
I ovulate in a couple weeks.
Oh my God.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And you too. Nice to meet you.
Run, Eric. Run.
Don't run. If you run over here.
Run for your life, bruh.
Run over
Run for your life. Run for your life, bruh.
Shut up. Be safe.
All right, brother. I'm catching with you soon. I'm gonna talk to you soon. That's Eric Nolan, one of the OJs. He coming out with his album. He plan on coming back because when he dropped the album, he want to come back and talk to us. So that'll be dope. But we are here now with I Am Piranha. And since you're the last person here, it's time that I think it's just time that we go ahead and play a little game. It is called What Does It Mean? What does it mean?
Okay.
It's a game where you have to guess the definition of ghetto slang.
Oh, let's go. It's my favorite.
And the way it works is this. If you get the answer wrong, you get the wrong buzzer.
Okay.
If you get the answer right, you get a bling.
Let's go.
And of course, we will time you.
Got you.
Are you ready to play? What does it mean?
Yes.
Your word, Piranha, is gang gang.
That mean I'm with my crew. Like it's a lot of us. And we rep it. Like it's a bunch of me. It's me and my friends, and we're like all together, and we repping it. Like about 12 of us.
You've got it right the first time.
Okay. Making sure I get it right. And then.
Your next word is very easy. Fleek.
I mean, it's popping. It's
You're not going to give me a chance to play the timer, are you?
Oh.
It's too late now. Your answer is correct.
Thank you.
She's like a piranha.
I am like a piranha.
Throw the question out there, she eats it.
Yes, I do.
Whole. Your next word is savage.
Beast mode. I'm taking over. It's mine.
I love her ass.
That is correct. I am Piranha.
I love you, Poison. I love you.
Your next word. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think of one. Your next word is skirt skirt.
That mean I'm swerving them.
Give us a better definition.
Ignore. Like I'm going around you.
Right.
Oh, it's not. What is it?
That's the one that's happening when the buzzer ends. It's like, you know, the buzzer's over.
She got that though.
But I gave you the correct.
Yeah.
I gave you the correct. That's good.
She the only one getting them all. That's love. Girl.
Your next word. F boy.
He always crying. He always telling on people. He just a cornball. He just Jake.
That is correct. Another acceptable answer would have been every guy that Poison dates.
You got one more shot.
One more
shot, and it's going down.
Oh man. I got the final word. Gucci.
Gucci.
Oh,
okay.
She said
Gucci.
I'm ready. Put me on the timer. Everything's okay, baby. Over this way.
Right.
It's cool. Everything good. It's all good.
Oh, everything good.
Is that your final answer?
Everything good.
Everything good.
Judges?
Ding, 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 ding,
Shut up.
ding,
Shut up. The judges
ding,
are. The judges.
Damn judges. Ding, 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 ding.
The word is correct.
Yes.
Piranha, you have passed the game.
She aced
Thank
that.
you.
You know, nobody
special. And I ain't talking about either.
Let's thank you for playing our game. Thank you for playing another session
say,
of
the whole time.
What Does It Mean? Another session of What Does It Mean? I am Piranha. We thank you for playing. Your parting gift is to drink your own liquor cup because you almost drank it up anyway. So, enjoy.
Thank you. He said you almost drunk it up anyway. I'm dead.
Yeah, y'all was pouring big glasses. The game is over.
Stressing us out. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're not.
I can.
No.
But let's talk about music.
Yo.
So, like I said, I saw you at the show at Kings Queens. That's where I first saw you and China Blow actually, and up there with the poisoned one over here. And I gotta say, man, y'all was like the highlights of it. You know, I saw, of course, I saw Indica. I saw, quite a few artists, and like I said, a lot of y'all I hadn't really seen y'all before. I heard the names, never really heard any of y'all work, and I was impressed. What is your mindset when you step on the stage and you about to get ready and do a show?
I just want to be the most different and memorable person when I leave off the stage. I want to be talked about on the ride home.
Okay. I mean, do you go into like a different mode? Like, are you a different person?
Yes, I'm a completely different person.
What's that person's name? That person's name is Piranha?
Now. Yes.
So, what are you on a regular basis?
I'm a very humble, sweet, beautiful young lady. But when that pen and that pad get in my hand, it's game time. And I'm a Virgo, though. Like, everything I do is like on some perfectionist Beyonce, Michael Jackson type of stuff. Nas, 2 Chainz,
Okay.
Ludacris. The list goes on.
Okay, so you got a good background of music that you like. That's dope. That's dope. You like spitters.
Yeah.
Now
they're all Virgos too, just like me.
Now I see you got China Blow and Nia Marie in the building.
Y'all, can I bring them on?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring. Come on. Come on.
We also have a group together. They didn't tell you?
No, they didn't.
They ain't told us.
Nope, they didn't tell us. They keeping me out the loop. I don't like it. Where'd Nia go? Oh, she's taking a dump. Okay.
We have China Blow so far.
China Blow in the building. She was on the show, 3 weeks ago? Something like that. China Blow, what's going on? We got to grab the mic and everything. You know how it's done up in here.
We have a group called
Diesel.
Diesel. It's 4 of us. It's China Blow, Nia Marie, and Couture. Couture, she couldn't make it today.
Shout out to Couture. Happy birthday.
Shout out. Happy birthday, baby. Okay. And me, I am Piranha. And I thought of the name. I wanted to think of something different because I know all of us are fire. And it's the first R&B hip-hop group since TLC. I did my homework.
Okay.
and we're dope, so.
Are y'all dope to,
y'all on, that's
are you dope to the point that people will be really high?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
You got China, Piranha, man, come on.
Yeah, yo.
That's dope.
So, and here's Nia Marie.
Nia Marie!
Nia D
Scoot over
said
closer
you was
that
taking
way.
a dump. D said you was taking a dump.
I just hope she sprayed the air freshener.
Come on, baby.
And you got to share that mic with her. And you don't get no hair. And you don't get no headset either because your hair just got cut. So we want to see your hair.
I wasn't taking a He just been on the road tonight.
I'm telling you. He just stumping me like a little roach.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
You my bestest friend.
That's all right, though.
You my bestest.
Like so cool.
That's my bestie.
So I got a question.
Okay.
I said a question like I was from
You got a question?
I got a question.
Go ahead.
How you coming with your name? I know I'm you. And I know about you. But how you come up with your name?
The CEO of Associate Records, he named me Piranha. We were just sitting. He was like, so what's your name? And I'm like, I'm Jay Flawless. I've been Jay Flawless ever since I was little. So like, he's like, so what's your name? And I'm like, well, since I'm revamping, I took a 5-year break. I stopped rapping when I was like 20. Well, I stopped rapping for 5 years.
Okay.
And then...
You don't want to tell your age.
Yeah, I had to go back. Wait, pause.
But we already know you said you stopped rapping when you were 20. So did you end at... Is the 20 to 8?
See, 25. Damn it.
No, I started rapping when I was 9.
Okay.
But, so anyway, he was just like, it got to be something, hungry, strong. So we thought of Black Widow. And then he was like, the Black Piranha. I'm like, I like that. I don't like the black part. Right. So I'm like, I like Piranha.
Was it a white guy?
He's Arab.
He's Arab, okay.
Yeah, Associate Records. He signed me, Corey Bapes, Lazy Bone, and Tahana Roscoe.
Okay.
And I'm the only one who left. Praise
wow.
God. Oh, yeah, and Mo Pacino.
Mo Pacino.
Shout out to Mo Pacino.
Associate
They're
Records.
all cool. And shouts out to Associate Records, everybody. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Yeah.
So, what made you want to get with? I mean, you know, you got the first female hip hop R&B combo since TLC because you did your homework. And what made you want to get with these ladies? I mean, I know you said they all dope.
Naya Marie is multi-talented. She could write, sing, and rap. That's so extremely important. I can too.
I
but
told him you made my brain tingle earlier, and he just took that all the way to your song was playing, and I was like, "She make my brain tingle." He like, really, really Poison. She make your brain tingle. Yes, that is serotonin.
She said the word serotonin.
It's serotonin.
I couldn't believe she said that.
Poison.
The nasty
rounds.
Yeah,
the one that we played a little while
you
ago.
Sound like
yes.
you know what I'm saying? When you artists and you hear stuff like
we played it at the beginning
like
of the show.
Sound.
That's why.
I don't know. Sound good.
Well, you know, I try my best to get love.
I gotta keep it. Shut up.
And China Blow, she's just so tough. She's so different. She looks so innocent, but she's so China Blow. She's very private.
We had to play her song 72 times.
Yeah,
when we had,
we did.
We had her on the air.
We
like,
did.
Yeah,
because you know
everything.
It's crazy because when you hear the song, you be just like, okay, you know, but then you hear it and it's just like you lose your mind and your composure.
You gotta keep doing. You gotta keep playing. It's like Molly or crack or something.
Yeah,
you gotta keep doing it.
I don't know about any of those drugs, but
what you mean? Those is the most addictive ones. I'm addicted to China Blow song.
Yo.
You addicted to it too.
Yo.
I like it.
You addicted.
I don't get addicted.
You addicted.
Blow.
No, but China Blow is dope. Definitely.
Yes. And Couture, she's just strictly R&B. She's just strictly R&B, and she's beautiful.
She sing with soul.
Yeah. She's just strictly R&B. Naya could blow, but she could rap too. So like, you know, we wanted somebody that was solid, somebody who could mix it in. Mm-hmm. And I could hold a note. I can't sing. I could hold a note. But yeah.
And you know, I like the combination. It's what's the other girl name?
Couture.
Is she light skinned too?
She's a light brown.
Cause like right now it's like
we was gonna name ourselves light skinned, and Blow was like, no.
I'm so glad that y'all did not do that.
Yeah.
All I know is she said something about Trinity, and I said no.
Oh yeah, we was eating.
No.
And I'm like,
how we came up with the name Diesel. We was eating at famous Gyro
George, yep.
It was like 6 in the morning. We was after a show. We was so
tired.
And
I was like,
gas.
Oh yeah, we were in the Gyro George.
Oh yeah. We had like
Diesel. I'm like, Diesel.
Hey.
This is the
I said right and spell it A-L.
Okay, don't do it. Don't start.
You get
I
the
forgot.
wrong.
Dang.
We just switched up.
I don't even smoke weed.
Now, China, I gotta talk to China personally. So it's just me between her, so don't listen. So China, you know, we had the little promo commercial of you, and you know, you had a complaint about it, and you know, you was like, you know, you look geeked up, and then my buddy over here just put you all out.
That's what I listen.
She put you all the way out there.
My first buy is always real. Them titties. I'm like, you look geeked up. You look like you trying to hide them titties. That's what you look like you doing. We China Blow.
So you together today, right?
I told her. I texted her. I said,
the fact that she even texted me that. That's a real nigga.
And look, she
didn't text you that. It was on Instagram.
Bro,
she did. She did.
Get your bra, right?
Yeah, the whole world's fault.
I mean,
no, it's good.
They some good looking.
I need you to send me music, China.
Girls are uncomfortable. I like to be nice.
I need you to send me music.
And it just so happened that day I almost forgot about the interview, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm on my way."
See, here you go.
I'm sorry.
She let it slip.
This is how we talk.
It is a no curse zone, so I dropped the F-bomb. I apologize.
But I do need you to send me music because you know that song. I would have been playing it like 30 times right now, but you know, remember we couldn't get the song. I need that song.
That song.
I needed some of your music. Period.
That song.
So
you go so hard on that song, like I love y'all.
And Naya Marie, we got Naya Marie in the building.
That's all. They ain't heard the Diesel.
My mixed up lovely lady, Naya Marie. Yeah, you like you know, shaking, not stirred. That's a good thing. And speaking to the mic, when I ask you, what you got going on this Friday?
Talking freaky, talking about speaking to the mic. That's that freak talk.
This Friday, I will be performing live at Anthony's in South Euclid. Is that South Euclid?
South Euclid.
South Euclid. Yeah.
thanks to the show, actually, me hooking up with
Tanisha Salary and a phenomenal
so that's
band.
dope.
Yeah, I saw that today,
so
and I was
excited.
like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
That was me. That was Mr. D's
No,
all
I
day.
did that because
tomorrow.
I brought Naya, so I really did it.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you did something. You did something. Yeah. It was mostly me. But yeah, so that's a good thing. You said you wanted to work with a live band, so that's gonna be dope right there.
I'm so excited.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, we
Good. So I think y'all all should be there tomorrow. I'm gonna be there because also they got karaoke on one side.
I wanna come.
They also have karaoke on the other side. If you know me, I do karaoke.
Where is it?
It's at Anthony's Place on the corner of Princeton and Green Road in the plaza. Make sure y'all come out there tomorrow. Check out Tanisha Salary and that phenomenal band.
They got food in there too, y'all.
Yeah, they got food.
Good food. Them what is it? The chicken fillet.
They got they got everything that you can get at every bar. But so what's the plan for Diesel?
Well, we're all individual artists. We're just when we come together, we're Diesel, and we always come together. So far we only have one record.
We support each other and everything.
Yes, we do. We always support each other. So far we only have one record, and that's what we're doing. We're gonna push that record, and the video's coming soon.
We got another record on the way.
Oh yeah. I got a bunch of stuff on the way.
So y'all in the studio a lot.
Yeah.
Cause when did y'all come up with Diesel? When did y'all come up with Diesel? Y'all already got a record?
Last year.
Oh, it's last year. I think y'all just did it like 2 days ago. Nah. Like, yeah, we Diesel. We already got a record out. It's like, damn, y'all quick.
Yeah.
Y'all like James Brown quick. What's that instrument right there? Nah, that's a drum.
Right.
Everybody saw the movie. So Piranha, because we over time right now, really.
Okay.
But I want to know and want people to know where they can find you.
Okay. You can find me at Twitter, I am Piranha. Instagram, I am Piranha. YouTube, Jessie Pearson, Jessie Pearson, Pearson. It's so important for people to know my government because I know a lot of people and I don't want people to, Piranha is new. So I want everybody that's being introduced to Piranha, because I've only been Piranha for 3 years. I want everybody to know I am Piranha now. Jessie Pearson is I am Piranha. So YouTube is Jessie Pearson. Instagram is I am Piranha. Twitter is I am Piranha. And Facebook is I am Piranha. Everything is I am Piranha.
And China, you said you had something you wanted to talk about too, right?
Nope.
Oh, maybe not.
You see how straight her face is?
She was like straight faced it.
That's how she go.
But nah, she could.
We love it.
We need that. Y'all got to hear the Diesel song. That was all.
That's what it was. Diesel. It was about Diesel. Yeah, dirt.
It has to be radio edited, but once it's
yeah, that's cool though.
Record.
It's cool. Like I said, still send me music anyway. Let me listen to it. Like I said, Poison got somebody who's editing her music because Poison doesn't have anything clean except for one song, and But I like dope music. Period. And y'all some dope artists. It's always amazing how I'm usually like the only dude in the room with a bunch of women, but we got. I'm not gonna discount him. He's here.
Yo, Logan Kingston. He is the truth. I've promoted myself and branded myself so well to be all by myself, but he's one of the main reasons why I am who I am.
But
today.
He did correct you real quick because you're like, this is my videographer. He said cinematographer, but hey.
Hey, yo. Hey. Logan Kingston, everybody. Logan Kingston.
Check him out.
You can find him on Instagram, Logan Kingston. Kingston with a Y. K-Y-N.
So sorry I couldn't be there for that video, but I cannot wait to see what y'all did to
I'm
that
waiting
girl.
for some people to invite me to a video.
Tied up. Oh my God, I'm like,
it's out.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's out now.
I'm waiting for somebody to put me in a video. I feel like I should be in the video. I'm very handsome.
Amazing.
Yes, you are very handsome.
I try, I try to ask somebody on the. I tried to ask this one girl on a date and she stood me up. I don't know, this old light skinned Colombian looking chick.
What the fuck? Naya? Oh hell no! Why you do that, Naya?
Nah, you did the
she
right
said
thing.
I was too dark skinned.
You did the right
thing. She's not prejudiced.
I know she ain't. No, it was. We
said you was
we were just trying to hang out. It wasn't nothing like that.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, Poison a hater anyway. Poison probably said, the girl.
I did
he ain't
not.
got no money.
I did not. No, these to hook you up though. I ain't gonna lie. You go out with these, you gonna have a good time.
Oh shit, Naya,
Damn.
It's after
Oh shit! Now you girl.
Hey, no, it ain't no vibe on air after dark.
Matter of fact,
she got both of mine.
You want 3? No.
Hey.
You don't want them problems. You don't want them problems.
3 light skin, you can't win.
Hey.
I mean, you can win.
You say I can't win. That's about right sometimes. Be like, hold up now.
Thank you so much for having me. I look up to Mrs. Poison Ivy. That's a bad MF.
You look up to her?
Yeah.
Why not? I'm the damn shit.
That's
Poison,
right.
I had to cuss. Everybody else cuss. I
Come
had to cuss
on,
too.
man, for real.
I'm sorry.
For real.
I'm the
No,
damn
she
bitch.
is.
That's a $5 dot right there.
That's who we look up to, though.
Can I tell you?
You look up seeing
You
Poison
can't
Ivy.
discredit her.
You are so dope.
Yes,
You
she
are.
is.
G.
When I seen that video, you remember when I seen that video? I was like, oh, look
No, she is dope though. I never discount
You're
that
my
she
MC
dope.
Light. You're my Remy Ma. I love MC
You
Light
know
and
what's
Remy Ma.
crazy?
But she's just so short. How you look up to her?
My baby daddy family called me MC Light. They call me Light though. Like they didn't shorten it. Yeah.
you dope. You dope.
I love y'all. Y'all dope.
I call her the beautiful
But
wig.
see, y'all look up to me, but y'all inspire me though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
what I
I be
say. Trust
having
in
my
the same thing.
days. Like I have days where, like last night, I was going through it. Just how you just be going through it, and I was going through it.
The one thing I can say about Poison, her emotions carry her. She is a very spiritual and emotional person when it come to her, and when it come to music too. And she like I said, when you came in and what you said, and when you was here, she was like, it was like your hearts connected. And it was like y'all were floating as one.
Definitely. I'm still waiting, girl.
Y'all were floating as one, flying on a cloud of
After
love.
you record, then we go.
Poison Ivy, you got everybody waiting.
She's not recording with anybody.
I can't do nothing with nobody
nobody.
until I do China song. See, China blows down on me. When I tell you, don't nobody be China blows down on me like and post
on my post though. It was my post.
Straight down like excuse me.
It was a picture of me, and I'm like, we gotta kick it, and China like, no.
She do that all the time.
We're gonna
blow
record
down.
first.
She'll inbox me, text me, China be on it. I love that though.
It's been a year.
I know. But when AIM always be like, so the spirit, did the stars line up? No, the spirit.
I'm gonna say this: Poison don't be on time to nothing.
I'm moving spirit.
I love her, but I thought you ain't love me.
We can relate. Piranha said, sorry, I'm late. I said, no, baby, you ain't late. You right on time. When you show up, it's when you on time.
No,
You on time.
no, you're late.
I said, your ass is late, but you're on time.
You're late. There's no such thing as late and being on time.
Let me tell you something.
When you're in the business world and you
I was
need to do
late to
business,
my mama's funeral, so
that's bad.
You better move in spirit.
Yeah.
like you know. So I don't think. I mean, I ain't saying nobody special, but you know, I was late
feel
to
it.
my mama's funeral. So.
But it's time to roll
That's
out.
real words.
I am Piranha. We got China Blow, Naya Marie. Thank y'all for coming, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Eric Nolan for coming out. You shout out all your info, right? We know Jessie Pearson and everything. That's good. Y'all want to shoot out something about Diesel too? You know, when you're
Couture.
Yeah, shout out Couture. Shout out Couture.
And that's it.
Wait
All
till y'all
right.
see this video. Though.
Thank you so much, Deez, for having me.
I
Thank
appreciate
you so
y'all,
much,
man. We-
Poison Ivy, for having me.
The fake audience love y'all, man. The fake audience love y'all.
Thank you, fake
I'm
audience.
going to say that off air. I said
Yeah, say that off
Thank you,
here.
fake audience.
Poison, shoot out your stuff.
POIZON. I be everything. Instagram, Facebook. Holla at me.
You're not even looking at the camera.
POIZON.
You ain't even speaking in the mic now. They can't hear you.
Holla at me.
You got a part in your wig.
What happened to my wig?
Like a part in
She
it.
got that ponytail though, like 2 days after the show.
I know, she was complaining about the ponytail and her forehead and all that stuff. And then next thing you know, when they don't count, she got a bit long ponytail.
I was missing my ponytail.
It was PONY tail.
That ponytail was cute.
It was
It
not.
was cute. I see
It was
that.
alright.
My girl had
So
a
the profile picture-
bachelorette party, and I had the ponytail on right. When
Yeah.
when the bachelorette party was over the street,
You have been tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. Poison Ivy, we up out of here. Check us out every Thursday by going to www.thevibeonair. Follow us on Facebook at Vibe on Air. Follow us on YouTube at The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on Instagram by going to The Vibe on Air. If you want to Snapchat us, feel free to at The Vibe on Air. Guess what? We still don't got no Twitter. We ain't gonna get one either.
Yeah, we don't need no
We don't need no Twitter. We don't need no Twitter. We gonna get one though when I feel like it. But we in the building thanks to Piranha, Nia Marie,
She brought the squad.
China Blow, Eric Nolan from the OJs. All the ladies love him. Everybody love him. We up out of here. See y'all next week. The show's gonna be dope as usual. It's the vibe, y'all. Vibing out, no doubt.